Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Going In Blind. So today we're talking about the Dissidia boss deck from Final Fantasy TCG. And yeah, so this is another one of those boss decks that came out and I just upgraded it and I put everything to 3. I'm seriously considering even the boss cards, which are the 3, like the leaders that you always start with them. I don't know if they're on the field or you always start with them like in a command zone kind of situation, like with Commander on Magic. But yeah, I've been thinking about doubling down on these because they're really good cards. And yeah, I've already tripled on everything else. So yeah, it's pretty interesting because it's a Dissidia deck, but you can't really have a title Dissidia deck, I don't think. So I don't know what we're gonna do about this, because everything else that we've been doing has been explicitly title, and in this case the title is Dissidia, but there's no Dissidia title. So we're kind of stuck. I guess we need a new format, or we need to discuss the rules. I need to know more. I really don't know. That's why it's called Going In Blind, okay? So yeah, our leaders are gonna be Garland, 5 cost, Spiritus, 4 cost, and a Chaos, 2 cost. Okay, one of them is a forward, the other 2 are backups, so technically this is the commander. Debatable, but yeah, anyways, these are all interchangeable cards. You could use whichever one you want, right? And so yeah, I'm just gonna present you the names. I don't really know what this deck does or what it wants to do, but I just really like this city. I really like Final Fantasy, so I had to have this. So we got a boss for each video game. So we got Garland coming up first for Final Fantasy 1. We got Triple Garland here. We got the Emperor on Final Fantasy 2. Cloud of Darkness is 3. Then Golbez for 4. X-Death on 5. And Kefka for 6. Okay, those are the Nintendo NES and then SNES, Super Nintendo. And then we got that PlayStation 1 beginnings. Okay, so triple Sephiroth. We got all 3 right there. This is where we double down amazingly a lot, because this is actually from the other decks, which are a boss deck in which only one Sephiroth is going to be the leader, and then you got the President Shinra and the Hojo. But in this case, we bought 4 of each of them, 3 of each of them. Okay, so yeah, we doubled down so that way we can have playsets of everything. We could do that on this one too. And yeah, so we got on Final Fantasy 7 the 3 Sephiroths. This is going to be really hard ass. And then we got Final Fantasy 8's Ultimecia, 9's Kuja, and 10's Seymour, and following again with 10 for Sin. It's gonna be the Dark Sin. Pretty interesting right there. And then for 11, Shadow Lord, and for 12 we got Vayne. Then 13 is Orphan, and 14 is gonna be Xenos and Nael, or Nael. I'm not sure which one. Didn't play that one. And then Arden for 15. And Galdus for Crystal Chronicles, and finally Feral Chaos for the Dissidia or Final Fantasy 1, going back, completing the cycle. Very much in theme with what Dissidia means. So yeah, we also went in tune with the fact that it's all colors. You got red, it's not colors, it's attributes, so elements. So you got fire, ice, you got, is there wind here? I think there's no wind actually, it's okay. We got earth, we got lightning, and we have water. So it's basically a windless deck, but everything else is dark. There's no light cards here. But regardless of that, for us to get all that specific CP, we're gonna be using something that's also very much in flavor with the Dissidia theme, and it's going to be the Muggles from Crystal Chronicles. This Moogle that gives all Muggles the ability to produce CP of any element, as well as the dual lands kind of situation on the Muggles. It's these Muggles which can give you CP of another thing. So I think it's a loop. So this one, water gives fire, and the fire one gives ice. I'm not sure, let me check it out. Yeah, this one gives ice. The ice one gives wind, wind gives earth, earth gives lightning, lightning gives water, and that's the cycle. Okay, so they are going to give you the adjacent. They are effectively dual lands. They cost 2, and they give one of the 2 every single turn. And finally, the Moogle from Crystal Chronicles is gonna make any of your backups give mana, CP of any of the colors. That way, it enables us to play everything that we want to play. Okay, and these come in free because of the boss mechanic. We don't need to have a boss deck necessarily, but because of the boss mechanic, they come in free. We also have some of the summons that came with the deck. So we have 2 for each. We have 1 on each element. So Ifrit, Salera, Diabolos, Mist Dragon, which is not a boss card. This is very much, it feels like a mistake. It feels like they forgot to put the file for the Mist Dragon that is a boss card. But then you keep going with the boss cards for Odin, Leviathan, and Zodiark, Keeper of Precepts. Yep, so it's gonna be 1 for each color and then dark. And then 1 for each color and then 1 for all colors. So yeah, that's basically it for the deck. It's pretty straightforward. The cards are all very difficult because they are boss cards. They're not regular cards like these are, okay? They are boss cards. That means that they are going to be way more broken than usual. Let me give you an example. We have, first of all, the Spiritus. Okay, so this is a copy of the Spiritus. It's cost 4, the same name, same type, same category, and it's a backup too. But it says on the original copy is Spiritus can be played onto the field even if you control other dark characters. Okay, this one says Spiritus cannot leave the field due to your opponent's summons or abilities. This one says regular Spiritus says you can play 2 or more dark characters onto the field. When Spiritus enters the field, you may search for 1 dark forward added into your hand. Now this guy says you may play 2 or more dark characters onto the field, same one. And then it says if Spiritus is on the field, Spiritus can produce CP of any element. This one doesn't say of any element. And then another line says you can discard dark element cards from your hand to produce CP. So you make 2 darks. That's a pretty good rule. So see how it's upgraded? Because this one has the same effect as a Moogle. So we don't actually need this Moogle card. We could get rid of it and have the slots for these 3 cards be 1, 2, 3 again. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll give you another example. It looks the same. It just has the gold borders too. Let's see that garland. There it is. This is a garland, a regular garland, cost 5. It's a knight still. It has it's a forward still. It's the Dissidia Final Fantasy and 1 categories, but it has more attack. See, so you have here 8,000, and on the boss garland it's 10,000. And both have Brave, both say the same thing. When Garland attacks, Garland gains 4,000 power until the end of turn. Okay, so the only upgrade is going to be 2k additional in the power or in the attack. Let's see what else is different here, because we got the version for this one. Now let's look for this Chaos. There it is. Okay. So Chaos here costs 2 still, is a backup still. Everything else is the same, but it says on the original one says Chaos can be played onto the battlefield even if you control a dark character, and you may play 2 or more dark characters onto the field. If Chaos is on the field, Chaos can produce CP of any element. This one says cannot leave the field, so it's got the protection typical. And it also says if Chaos is on the field, Chaos can produce CP of any element. So kind of the same line, but then it says remove Chaos from the game, select one of the 2 following actions. Choose 1 light forward and break it, or play 1 card named Feral Chaos from your hand onto the battlefield. And we got 3 right there, okay? I'm gonna give you another example. This Feral Chaos, it's got 10k, and hey, guess what? We have the regular Feral Chaos right here for you to compare. 10k as well, so there's no difference there. But both have First Strike, Haste, and Brave. They're both Chaos in all situations, and when Feral Chaos leaves the battlefield, select... Ooh, here it says 1 character you control. Here it says 1 of your card name Chaos removed from the game and added to your hand. Okay. So this one is put it into the break zone when it attacks or blocks. This one is when it leaves the battlefield. So it completely takes away the punishment for having a 10k 5 cost. A 5 cost 10k. It completely takes that away, and it actually rewards you when it leaves the field instead. So this one, for staying in the field and attacking or blocking, is going to punish you. This one rewards you when it leaves. not even when it stays. So you get the chaos that you remove from the game, which is the guy that you used to bring it with, and then you can cycle through them back and forth. That's pretty interesting, okay? So you can see how different these cards are and how their dynamic is gonna play completely opposite to what the usual one is, okay? One of them is like a beware, you know, like a cautionary situation. The other one, no, the other one is like go crazy, you know, go bonkers. And yeah, that's kind of the situation we got for this Feral Chaos. This whole Dissidia deck overall, okay? Every single boss card is actually going to be way stronger than we thought. And than the regular ones, I mean. Not the ones we thought. The regular ones, okay? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if it's broken or if I'm just exaggerating a little bit. Maybe I just find it so like amazingly far away, but I haven't actually played. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't played this deck. The series is called Going In Blind for a reason. I'm going in blind. I'm just making decks, and hey, these are really cheap cards. I mean, these are like 5 to 10 cents each card. So I'm really losing nothing, and if they have value, they're gonna keep it when they do. So the majority have none, and it doesn't really hurt. So I've been having a lot of fun with all the Moogles, with all the summons, with just doubling down on having everything on a playset. And yeah, we could actually get rid of this Moogle because Spiritus is always going to stay there. So we can get rid of this Moogle and get a second copy and a third copy of these guys. Just put them in and make it into a 100 card deck that's randomized. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. And yeah, I'll show you some other videos that I got because I got inspired into making a Dissidia deck of my own thinking of this. This one is like all colored and all the bosses because it's a boss deck, but I wanted to make like a Dissidia only deck, you know what I mean? Kind of like a Final Fantasy 1, the after story, I guess. So I'll be showing you that one too, and it has to do with this guy. So yeah, pretty cool card right there. So I will be coming up with that video super soon. So I'm actually gonna record it right now. So yeah, I'll see you over there on that video. And yeah, don't forget to comment if this is like a crazy idea, if this is too strong, okay? It's too strong. Maybe it is, but yeah. So let me know about that. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and follow for more, okay? I will see you on the next ones. Peace out.